But I remember just before I went to primary three or somewhere there, just before Mr. Museveni captured power, we had a scenario where there were these people who were mercenary soldiers. I think that there's a term that they used to refer to them as, and I think these were the deadly days of Pandagari, you know. And I remember that my grandmother had a very small retail shop just on the below matching the military barracks. But every time, you know, soldiers came from that place, you know, you would begin to hear the noise from so far away, and villagers would be warning other villagers, Baabo, abasajja, Baabo, bajja. Then, you know, the whole village would scamper, you know, and then these guys would come in, they would comb the village. They would take even food. If you happen to be having food cooking on the stove, on the sigiri, you know, they could walk away with it. This is how terrible, you know. For me, the image I have and the memory I carry from that era, I always find it very, very difficult to reconcile that image with the image that I'm seeing today. And obviously, for young people, and I'm referring to them as young people who are much younger than me, or people who are born maybe in the 1989, because that's the average age of majority of Ugandans now, very young people, and possibly they didn't have a direct experience of these things, and maybe if they did have a direct experience of these things, maybe they experienced those things through their parents who may not be there any longer to be able to pass on that information to them. So my construction, my point of reference is I refer to that scenario and relate it to the image that I'm seeing in Uganda today, and it sends shivers down my spine. To be honest, I never at any one point anticipated that the Museveni who came to be a savior, the Museveni who talked about all the abnormalities of the past leaders, the people he castigated and called them names of some sort, the people he hated to see their pictures hanged up on the mirrors, he's reflecting himself in a similar style today. I think that is really the lowest that as a country really we can bend.
This is the state of the nation. Ibifa Mugwanga. We are deliberate, we are reasonable, we are uncensored. The state of the nation with Henry Salah.